A researcher here at WSU has made a remarkable discovery, a possible link between the pesticide DDT and the high rate of obesity in the United States.
It's a new way to think about where obesity comes from.
Dr. Michael Skinner's study finds that although direct effects aren't evident in an exposed individual, 2 generations down the line, that story changes. In the study, Skinner exposed a group of pregnant rats to the chemical DDT. While there were no effects on the exposed rats or their offspring, more than half of the 3rd generation developed obesity.
This ancestral exposure to DDT would actually promote this transgenerational disease in subsequent generations.
Eric Nelson says the team didn't expect the high level of obesity to develop, but the results could have a major impact on how obesity is treated.
It is very interesting, somewhat frightening sometimes, but very interesting because it leads us into an area of research, an area of biology that we just hadn't really considered before.
Once widely used as a pesticide, DDT was banned in the U.S. in the 1970s due to its serious health and environmental risks. Skinner says he believes the rise in obesity in the U.S. may be due in part to the exposure of the population to the pesticide in the 1950s. Recently, the World Health Organization has promoted higher use of DDT to stop the spread of malaria in developing nations. Skinner says fighting malaria is important, but his research suggests alternatives to DDT should be explored.
Now that we know that there are transgenerational effects of obesity that affect not only the individuals exposed, but generations to come, both of wildlife and humans, that we need to sort of reevaluate whether DDT should be used.
Skinner says the next step is examining possible markers in humans. He says his research could help diagnose someone's susceptibility to obesity early on in their life, leading to strategies to help curb the disease. For Murrow News 8, I'm Rachel Trost.